On this 9 with Big Papa, we'll see how a long-hitting pro can decide he's had enough fooling around and wants to score lower. We'll see how an insecure 4 handicapper tries to keep in the game by using his wedges and putter. When watching this, imagine just how many strokes you could save if only you would only go practice that game inside 120 yards. Which one could you emulate easier? 20, 30, 60 yards longer off the tee, or getting up and down inside 120 yards more often? The choice is yours. That may be the worst driver I have ever hit on the channel. I know if I can get the ball close enough to the green from here, I'll have a shot at par. But I need to avoid getting that greenside bunker between me and the hole. I've never seen anyone get to where BP is from the back tees. That is monumentally long. But does Big Papa take advantage of it? We have the bunker between us and the pin. Totally not where we need. But I just bought a new 60-degree wedge and it spins like crazy, especially when I remember to rotate through the golf ball. We always have a chance, players. The next shot may be the best of your life.
Oh yeah, tasty. Tasty. In the hole. Ahoy! What a man.
I know I may be setting myself up for a loss on this hole, but at the end of the day, while the match is against BP, the game is really against myself and the course. I need to play my game and not be suckered into doing silly stuff. The high percentage play is a simple iron off the tee. Big Papa may be smashing a driver to greenside, but what can I do about that?
Well, it's somewhere up there. Good shot. Ew, that's a bad lie. That's even worse now.
Here's a long fairway bunker shot from the waste bunker shale. I can have a bad attitude and tell myself I'm an idiot for missing the fairway, aiming incorrectly from the rough. All I need is a putt for par, and BP's birdie putt only has a 1 in 5 chance of dropping. Whatever putt I leave myself will have a 100% chance of dropping in my mind.
Buddy, man. What happened? What a putt. Even that's gonna be fun. Yeah, bro. Thanks, Keith. Money, bro. 356 3-wood. Nice. Hope that's not in a bunker. But what a shot, man! Dead straight. Ho ho! Laka laka.
Claro que sí.
Oh, hey, birdie! Oh, too much. Yo! Ripper! Zicky zicky. Solid. 178 iron. What a shot! Go. Go. Nearly in. Swing, bro. Yo, that's in. Great shot. Haito, rakato. Oh man, that's just far left. Oof, that's bad. Woo! That is a hell of a line. That's not even a tiger line, bro. It's a hyena line. You're okay there?
Yeah, bro.
That way. No word of a lie. How do you do that, bro? That's 350 yards. I'm not even joking. How do you do that, bro? What did you eat for breakfast?
On a diet, eh? Healthy, watermelon.
Watermelon. Watermelon and testosterone injections.
Definitely,
What a
vitamin
man.
B.
Oh, it's on, bro. Just short, bro. Try it.
That's nice. Hit.
We simply cannot gain 50 yards of distance overnight. It's just not going to happen. If you know that getting the ball inside 120 means you have a good chance of getting up and down in 3 shots or less every time, that's huge. It means you don't need the impossible hero shots. It means you can punch out to 100 yards and think, I got this. It means you can play golf for the first time instead of playing, how frustrated can I get by the 10th hole? You can play in control of your decisions instead of losing your mind. The best part? You don't need massive muscles or 120 mile/hour swing speeds to do it. It's all in our perspective. Do we get depressed and compare ourselves to a man who is extremely skilled, powerful, and more practiced? A professional who has dedicated his life to golf? If we do that, well, we're silly salmons. Is that the reason we don't work on our game? Are we giving up before we start because we won't be like them?
Turn ball. Okay. One putt. What a player. What a player. What a player. Good swing. Okay. Ooh, that's tasty. That's a tasty treat. Bro, I can't even see it. That looked where is it? You know, players, the difference between a 56 and a 60, is it that big? Is the difference that big? So, I mean, I've got another one of these lies in the fluffy stuff, so I don't really want to worry about fluffing my 60 degree. So I'm going to hit a 56 rather and just adjust the strength. I think that's going to be better. Rather be confident and committed than worrying about puffing it in the bunker. Oh, if that was a lob where you would have gone in the bunker. Oh, in the hole, baby. Oh, what a chip. What a man. Oh, big dog.
Can we keep our head in check and play our game instead of getting deflated by comparing ourselves to the longer hitters? Hells yes we can. Can we work on the game inside wedge distance? Big time. Can chipping, pitching and putting, which is a game inside a game, keep you in contention and help you have more fun? Yep. But more importantly, however lofty the ambition, which one is more likely? We gain another 60 yards on our drive, or we get our game inside 120 as good as a professional. Some might say both are impossible, but which do you think is remotely in the realms of possibility?
In the hole, baby. Oh.
We can argue that BP could have made more of the 2nd, 5th, 9th and 11th holes. Perhaps if he adds 2 hours of short game practice before work, he would be 7 under par on a similar day. We could argue that I got lucky, while on another day, my short game can abandon me. I could live like that, living in total fear and dread, or I could keep telling myself I'm a maestro and keep practicing. We could talk about any number of permutations between me and a pro. I present to you what happened and what I think. You can decide for yourself. This game is complicated. We can identify what we think is wrong and work on it, or we can ignore it. We can play to our strengths, or we can be jealous of others. We can misdiagnose, or we can find someone to help us. We can admire the games of others, or we can be bitter and point out faults. We can look for fault, or we can look for lessons. We can be triggered by something and listen to why we react that way, or we could walk around asleep on our feet. In the end, we see what we want to see, me included, and all I can ever see is that you, yes you, can improve enough to slash 5 to 15 shots off your score. You can start and finish every round in a totally stress-free frame of mind, enjoying the game and the company you are playing with. Because while BP has a great game to admire, he is an even better person to just hang out with. If you look through the surface and start thinking deeper and clearer and taking action with full commitment, you'll see huge improvements in your game as well. Be the player you were meant to be, not the player you are manipulated into almost being.